I've petitioned the VCU president to give Justin Tillman his degree too. So we're hoping it's his senior day as well. Obviously, my hat's off to VCU. They played really, really well. I thought defensively, I mean, they just smothered us, and they came out with an edge, and made it hard to get things going, and a lot of guys play well for him, but obviously Tillman was a monster that we just couldn't keep off the glass, and we tried to double him, and boy, I didn't see him his freshman year, but boy, has he improved in the 2 years I've been in the league.
Coach, a 500 finish for you guys in conference play, which is obviously a huge improvement of where Mason has been. Can you just talk about y'all's season and what you've seen, especially such a young team, and be able to finish 500 in a conference like this?
When we get a chance to reflect and look big picture, I think we've had a tremendous regular season. Surpassed quote unquote expectations and where we're picked to finish. And I think our guys should be proud of that. I think we've, it hasn't always been pretty, but even tonight, we really fought, and I think we fought every step of the way. And boy, we cut it to, what is it, 5? Or maybe was it 5? Was it the close? 3. Cut it to 3. And then it was just like whew, a blitzkrieg, and that's a young team fighting and never say die, but not always having enough savvy to get over the hump in a and obviously in a tough environment. So I think we made tremendous strides, but I don't really want to get caught in that. I don't want to look at moral victories or progress. We came down here to win, and we're going to Pittsburgh to win every night that we play. I do think we've improved, and hopefully we can just make that 1% improvement. Each guy make 1% improvement between now and Thursday when we play, and hopefully that'll be enough.
As you said, you got within 3 and then they just took off. What enabled them to do that? What did runs like that?
Well, their pressure is terrific, and it's cumulative, and it wears you down. And then when you got guys like Mo Alley Cox in the back line, and Tillman, I don't have my reading glasses on, unfortunately. So the last block shots today, but it's hard. They erase any mistakes, so that enables their perimeter guys to really get out and contest. So I think tonight was a pretty elite defensive performance by VCU, or at least in my opinion. And then, I don't know the whole sequence, but I think Tillman had a couple of offensive rebounds and putbacks in that sequence when they extended it, when we cut it to 44-41. So, they got guys who can erase defensive mistakes, and they got guys who can erase offensive quote-unquote mistakes by going and getting offensive rebounds and putting them in. So that's a pretty explosive front court.
Coach, you had the one point win earlier this week against Duquesne that seemed to leave you wanting more out of your team than you had today, where you fell behind early, but your team did fight back to cut it to 3. Going to Pittsburgh, are there some things that you wanted to see between Wednesday and today that actually happened that gives you confidence that you can take it to the tournament?
Yeah, I think it started, and again, our guys are tired. Like there's no and everyone's tired at this time of year. But when you're a younger team, and we got some guys that, freshmen, and even for our sophomores, sometimes we forget that Jair Grayer and Otis Livingston are sophomores because they played so many minutes. But they're tired, so we gave them Thursday off, and Friday I thought we were really focused. I thought we practiced hard. I thought we had a game plan. What we wanted to do defensively, for the most part, we, executed it, in stretches, and so I think we're continuing to get better, and that's all you can do. Try to get a little bit better every night out, and then the results will, the score, as they say, will take care of itself.
When you talk about their pressure, are you talking about half-court pressure or three-quarter court?
Yeah, they pick up three-quarter court, they make it hard to get in a rhythm, and then they really extend in their matchup zone and really, you know, make it hard for you to get a rhythm. Now, there are times we got behind them and back doors and things like that, but as I said, then, you know, they can be aggressive because they got Tillman, they got, you know, Mo Alley Cox in the back line, blocking shots, alternate shots, things like that.
David, when you double the post like that, does Tillman kind of alleviate that for them by having him kind of sneaking around in the lane in there?
Yeah, I mean, you know, because I thought at times it was effective for us, but then he, you know, we got him to miss, and then, you know, he's a monster. You know, what did he have for offensive rebounds? 5? It seemed like it was 15. Yeah, he makes it hard. You know, he's a tough matchup, and we're smaller. You know, we're a smaller team, so one of our guards is either going to be on Tillman or Mo Alley Cox, and you know, that's a tough matchup.
Anything else? Okay,
Thank you.